Oh my goodness sakes alive. All right. I am excited. I'm excited. All right, you guys. We are excited about launching. Here it is. The amazing clinical solutions that is going to revolutionize, dramatically change and increase and crazy explode your business. And so we're super excited that we brought out the big guns.
Oh. You guys, she just set off silly string. That's commitment.
Oh my gosh, it's all
You're gonna have to take an after picture and post what you did.
I will, because it's all over my ring light and my computer.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's how excited that we are.
Yes, it's true. It's real. It's authentic. It's explosive. Okay, so we're going to dive right in because we know you guys have a full Saturday. And so we want to see your comments, because here's the deal, guys, is we are going to give away, it's true. We are giving away a full-size clinical solution set to someone in Tracy's future area and someone in my future area. So whether you belong to the Tracy Chavez family or the Cindy Mack family, we are giving them away. So thank you for commenting. Hello, Dawn. Hey, Yanessa. Laurel, love it. Carolyn, yay. And if you're on Facebook, if you type in your name, because some of you are saying, someone said, good morning, I'm so excited. Type your name in there so we don't know that you're here. But as you're commenting, we want you to ask questions. We're going to try to scroll through and watch. Like Tracy will watch when I'm talking. I'll watch when she's talking. In case you have a question that we don't hit, we'll be able to answer on the spot. But here's what we're going to do. We're focusing on strategy, and we're focusing on immediate thoughts you may be having, concerns, questions, just the immediate stuff, because there's so much information on Facebook. I mean, on Facebook.
Everywhere.
Don't go to Facebook. Don't go to Facebook. On InTouch. So I am going to, let's see, where's my outline? Let me see if this is my accurate one. Is this my updated one?
No. We're so excited. While she's looking, I'm just saying, I hope you guys are strapped in this morning, because we are absolutely over the moon and so grateful to our company that they have spent the time, the energy, the resources to create a product that is so cutting edge that it is a game changer. We've seen those products come out in the Mary Kay world, things like when Time Wise was first released, when microdermabrasion was released, when the repair set was launched, when the new 3D miracle set was launched. But you guys, a charcoal mask. Remember when we exploded the world with charcoal mask?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that can equate to what we're getting ready to release right now. That we're going to help you to get understanding and enthusiasm yourself, because this is a game changer for your face and for your life and for your business. Bam.
Bam. Okay. So here's the thing. First off, we want to just share with you our experience with the product. I need to blend a little bit here. But our experience with the product has been incredible. When we heard about it, which was last year, and we were given, the company gave us a set to try, and they said, go through these things, this is how you want to do it. And so we both approached it a little differently. Yeah, Tracy read the directions. I skimmed the directions. But either way, we're still here to tell you that it was amazing. And so I'm going to, in fact, let me show you, maybe some of you have seen this, but I'm going to show you a before and after of my, my hyperpigmentation that I had. And let me just grab it right here because this is for real, no filter. I know that the color of the lighting is different, but I'm going to tell you, for real, for real, for real, this was so dark right here, was so dark that I was very, very upset about it. And it appeared, and you can see on the hairline right here where it was like kind of, I don't know, it was just horrible. So I went to the dermatologist, she tested it, wasn't cancerous, but nothing would make it fade. It was so dark. And look at that. So that was with I had been using the C, and then I started using the retinol when we were allowed to. And I feel like the retinol probably would have done it anyway, but I think the combination of the CE, remember, the C is a booster. So the C plus E boosts, magnifies, intensifies any treatment product that you use it in conjunction with. So when you're using, there's instructions, and we're going to show you the instructions of how to use C with it, because you can't use it, straight up, but you're not going to completely eliminate it from your routine. Okay. So we're going to get to that. So we wanted to just share that. And Tracy, have you seen some, I mainly saw it, and that was my concern, was a discoloration. Now I'm focusing here. I don't think I really paid attention to this area.
Well, I would just tell you that like Cindy said, we've had the product in our hand and on our face since September, and I cannot go back. Like, the thing that I noticed was almost, and I use this very carefully, knowing I'm talking to consultants right now, but I noticed almost a facelift experience, like my tightening of, and the reinforcement of the skin around my jowls, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a minute, and my face gave me the feeling of like having work done without having work done. So that is the benefit of pure retinol. And that's one of
I see a difference in your face, Trace. I do see a difference. Now that you're saying that, I do see a difference right there for you. And I could see it for me, because I would be looking down at my phone and I would see this skin here and I'd be like, oh my gosh, and see it still. I mean, I still have, but it was bad. Like, it was really like not good. And
yeah.
Wow.
We're going to get to the question that we just got. Can you use it on your neck? We're going to get to that, and hang on. So the short of the product is eventually, but not initially. But we're going to come to it. But you guys, I just want you guys to know that if all the benefit that you received is that you're going to look younger at your next reunion, then that is a win. If that's the only thing, but that's not the only thing. So here we're going to lay it out and give it to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in right away and tell you to just get your head in the game, to get excited about what you have in front of you right now. And I want you to understand, I want you to take a big old deep breath in. This is new information. This is cutting edge technology, but it is not unsupported. You are going to be so supported by us, Cindy and myself, by Mary Kay the company, by In Touch, by lots and lots of documents and information that you're going to have, so that you really can be professional and assured with your customers, and confident to know that this product is a game changer.
How long have been you? Hey, Trace, pause. Someone said how long I've been using it. It was about 8 weeks. Mm-hmm. And when I realized, like, oh my gosh, it's actually working. Yeah. So go ahead. Now Tracy, you're going into getting their head in the game, right? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. And what I will tell you is both Cindy and I had bumps along the road. And almost everyone I know that's gone through the process of transitioning onto this product has had some bumps along the road. However, the end result is worth the process. It's kind of like working out and your muscles rebel. I've heard in theory that that's what happens. When you're working out, your muscles rebel, but then there's muscle memory and you see your body change. That's what's going to happen with this product. So number one, we want you to know that you can become Clinical Solutions confident and competent. Mary Kay, the company, has already put together a module on In Touch. It's under the news section. You just click on it, go through it. There's actually 2 modules under there. So some people have done the first module and didn't realize that there's a second one. So one is get to know the products. And then the second module is how to introduce this to your customers and support them through the process. So you're going to want 98% of your questions are going to be answered in the 40 minutes it's going to take you to do those 2 modules. And you're going to feel like, holy cow, we are so blessed. Roll up your sleeves and get at it. It's going to really assure you. The second thing that I want to encourage you to do is something that I did not do, because I'm jumping, let's get it going. I did read the instructions. However, I didn't take before and after pictures. So I do regret that. So take some pictures before, during, and after. And Mary Kay's actually going to give you a little document that you can insert product pictures along, or progress pictures along the way. And now I want to share with you, we know personally that the technology of skincare is moving at a speed that is equivalent to the cell phone. So remember when the first cell phone came along, it was this big, huge thing, we carried it around, and now we can stick an entire computer in our bra, right? Technology has changed that fast in the skincare industry. So I want you to understand that this product that is out, that is available to you, really is cutting edge. Okay, with that said, Cindy's going to flash up a picture of how this can make a difference in the profit of your business. So we know the benefit that we're going to have personally with our own skincare, which is exciting in of itself. Can I get an amen? Amen, amen. But in addition to that, you can see a definite difference in your business. Now, what I want to explain, just, and Cindy's going to cover this in just a minute, is your Clinical Solutions customers already need to be on one of our skincare lines, with the exception of Clearproof. Any of the other skincare lines, they're going to want to be on and using, and then you introduce Clinical Solutions. Clinical Solutions isn't like what you see right now with the 3D Miracle Set. Like, some people use just the Microderm or just the Miracle Set, knowing together they're going to be more impactful. This is a product it's not a standalone product. It truly is in addition to their skincare. Let me show you guys some of the benefits. So this is a really quick graphic that I'm going to slow down and explain really quick about what this could lead to your profit, because some of you on here are sitting here with a handful of customers. Maybe it's you, your sister-in-law, your mom, and your aunt, and your girlfriend are your customers. Some of you guys have swelled your customer base. It sits about 25 to 35, maybe to 50. And there are national court of sales winners on here that have 100+ customers. This piece of the pie is for everybody. So if you have one customer, if you have one customer that uses the Clinical Solutions all year, your profit is going to be 180. But watch this. When it's in conjunction to the repair set, if they're already on repair, they're a repair customer using and ordering regularly, and now you introduce to them the Clinical Solutions, now your profit a year is $487 with one customer. What would you do with that? Maybe you can get all now your year-long products for free, or you can do maybe extra dance classes or something for your kids. Just very simple, one customer. But watch as this magnifies and grows. Let's say you make a decision in 2021 to get 5 customers on the repair and 5 customers on those same 5 customers.
Okay, slow down, Trace. Go ahead.
5 customers that are on the repair, right? The whole set. And then you take those 5 customers and you grow them into Clinical Solutions customers as well. So they're using repair with Clinical Solutions. 5 of them. At the end of the year, your profit is $2,437. It's $2,400. You guys, we're looking for a stimulus, right? We're kind of getting those checks, and we're like, whoa, what are we going to do with that extra money? Well, guess what? You can create your own stimulus with just 5 people. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
So $2,400. Maybe that's landscaping your backyard. I don't know. But then you can see the numbers grow. Again, this top number is if all they did was Clinical Solutions. which we know is now not a standalone product. So in conjunction with the repair set, if you had 10, you're putting in your pocket almost $5,000 for 10 customers. All of us know 10 people with skin that are in our warm market that would benefit and love the fact that they are stopping and turning back in serious manner the aging process. But let's say you moved up to 25. Like I've got a list sitting on my desk of my most recent customers that are on full line skincare. I keep it with me wherever I go. I track 100 new skincare customers a year, and I know in Cindy's future area they do the same. But what if I only took 25 of them? What if I took 25 skincare customers that I have that are either on the Freebie or the repair line, and I introduced to them the clinical solutions? 25 over a year of 2021, reordering on a normal use-up rate is going to yield into your household over $12,000 in profit just in that one arena. That's not all your additional sales. That's not all your additional reorders. That's not all the color you sell. That is just these 25 loving their repair and loving the additional boost that they're going to get from the clinical solutions. How many of you guys could really now see 25? Like maybe you can't look at 100, but you could see 25, like working it enough to work with 25 solid customers. What would you do with additional $12,000 working with 25 people over a year?
Crazy.
You could do, like this says, epic vacation. How many of you guys are going to be ready for an epic vacation by 2022? You literally could put away for your kids or your grandkids' college funds. It opens up such an incredible opportunity to profit. So we're looking at the personal benefits of this product and the professional benefits of this product. Together, they're incredible.
I want to ask you a couple questions, Trace, and kind of hit on a couple of things.
Perfect.
One is, I know you said this is not a standalone product, and they need to be on our regular skincare system. Of course, they could be using another skincare system. And you know, I believe, and tell me what you think on this, is that it's because it's kind of like the doctor prescribing you drugs for let's say diabetes, but yet you continue to trigger it with bad eating and no exercise and etc. stress. The medicine without the regular way changes in your lifestyle or hygiene or regular, that it is a Band-Aid. So yes, the retinol will work when you're not on a good skincare system. However, you're not going to get the best results because you're not taking care of the skin's basic needs and the things that accelerate aging. So you're constantly trying to, you know, keep in front of it with a Band-Aid. So that's where just a little way to maybe explain it to your clients that it's really important to get on just a regular routine regime first, and then adding in the retinol to get the maximum. Yes?
Right. And just to understand, because you're using pure retinol, your skin is going to need daily turnover of skin cells, which is what you do with a regular skincare system. You're daily turning over and you're daily hydrating. This is pure retinol, 0.5 pure retinol that they're going to be introduced to. So Cindy, why don't you go ahead and take over?
Okay. So there's another question. Just remember this. Well, we're going to let's go into, I think that those of you who are asking questions on like, can you use it when you're doing this? Can you use it with this? When we're going to get to that. So hang tight on those types of questions because we will get to that. Okay. So the next thing that we want to hit on is things to know, which is basically what I would say. Okay. First off, what's super exciting is that there is no other company, direct sales or cosmetic company, Now, there are some that have dermocosmetic products, but we are one of the only that have this type of product. So this is something that's going to build your confidence. This is something that you've got to know in your, know when you're sharing this, that this is cutting at, like, this is very big. Okay, so to have pure retinol like this, and that's the other thing you want to remember to say, pure retinol, because there are products that out there that have retinol. You'll see commercials, you'll see ads. Our retinol product, this is our retinol product. It is not dermocosmetic pure retinol, okay, because that's different science, that's different, clarification, clearance. It's a lot of different things that you got to remember, that a lot of times when they say retinol, like for instance, in our repair line, we have retinol in our repair line, right? That retinol is encapsulated. So it's designed that people don't have to go through a retinization process. They can just use it immediately. It's released over time. So it's a slow release type of a retinol, where this pure retinol is pure retinol. Why you have to read the directions and go through a retinization process, because that retinization process is allowing your skin to adjust to the potency of this product. Remember again, we go through rigorous testing for safety. However, that does not mean that everybody can use it. You're going to have people who are going to go, oh my gosh, a rash, dryness, whatever. Some people are just not going to be able to use it. Like, some people can't use vitamin A. Vitamin A is strong. That's retinol and vitamin A are, the same. So it's not the same as retin. It's not the same as Retin A. Retin A for acne. Retin A is a brand. So just know that that's a brand. It's not an ingredient, or it's not a, so that is for acne. That is different. That is an AHA product, alpha hydroxy acid product. Retinol is not. It's not an AHA. Okay, Tracy, you're going to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to give you a really basic, easy description of retinization. It is the gradual introduction of the clinical solutions so that your skin has time to adjust. So we're going to use that word retinization over and over. It's just a gradual introduction of the product. By the way, most companies do not put you through a retinization process. We're very unique in the fact that we do that. Secondarily, usually when you get this grade of an ingredient, because it's a dermocosmetic, that means you're usually getting it from a dermatologist, or it's a single treatment at a med spa. This is something that we have, you guys, at our fingertips, that we're going to be introducing into our customers over the counter.
Yeah, and dermatologists have worked with us on this. So this is doctor, scientist, certified. It's ours. We didn't buy it from someone. We didn't have someone else make it and put our label on it. This is ours. Okay. So the retinization process means that you're going to use it once a week at night, diluted. Like, that's the process. It's 8 weeks. And that's what I did in the 8 weeks. So don't think, okay, that's my other bullet point. More is not better. Less is more. Follow the instructions. Because I was like, oh, I want more. So I did 2 pumps. One pea size. Dilute it. Water it down with the milk. I thought, oh my gosh, my skin's tough. I don't need to water it down with the milk for the second week. I'll go into the next phase right away. No. And Tracy was saying the same thing. She's like, I'm not feeling anything. Let me just bump it up a little bit. 2 weeks using it once a week, diluted with the milk. Okay. And at night only. It's always at night only. And we're going to give you also a chart now. Let me see. What does that matter? Must be established. Got that. And where's fit in? Okay. So here's the other question you guys are having. And I think you're going to be super excited for this. Yay. Okay. So make your screen big. Let me actually enlarge this. Can I make this? I don't think I can make this full screen. Just so annoying.
This is also, you guys, already on In Touch. So you can go there and print it out.
Okay, so if you go, so this is on In Touch under the clinical solutions info stuff on that tab. And this right here tells you, hold on. Well, I don't know. Anyway, so this tells you right here. Now, avoid during the retinization period. That means the first, I think, 8 weeks, right? First 8 weeks. You do not want to use these products at all. No microdermabrasion refine step, no the radiance peel, no scrubs, exfoliants, no skin vigorate brush at all, and no serum plus C, or serum plus C, and no hydrogel eye patches. Okay, so that's where you want to make sure that you aren't using those products while you're going through in those 8 weeks. Once you're done with the retinization process, your skin is used to it. Now you can incorporate during the day, okay? Use on the, well, actually, hold on. So on the nights that you're not using the retinol, because the retinol, once you're done with the retinization period, you're only going to use it 3 days a week, okay? So the other opposite nights, 3 nights a week, the other opposite nights is when you can use these other treatments, the microderm, the revealing peel, etc. Okay. You can use the Skin Vigorate brush head. I can't read it on here. You can use
neither of them during the process.
Right. But after, you can reintroduce it gently on the lower speed, on the lower level intensity, and you can increase it once you feel, everyone's different, apply only in the morning after the retinization period. You can add in the CE, and you do not apply day and night when using the retinol 0.5, only in the mornings. Okay.
Until you're retinized. Right.
No, you don't use it at all during the retinization period. After the retinization period, you only use it in the mornings. And I think they're saying don't even use it on the days you use the retinol at all.
We'll double check that. I think in the module, it's going to show you the application.
Cannot use it with any acne products, the Clear Proof Acne System. And someone was saying going through chemo, I would not know. No.
Well, and there, like, this is no nursing, no lactation, not pregnant. This is one of those products you're not going to do it at any of those times.
Right. And if you're on certain medication, you want to definitely ask your doctor. Certain specific prescriptions. Use in the morning or on alternate nights when you're doing the hydrogel eye patches. Okay, so this right here, this guide, you can print when you it's on In Touch, and so that's helpful, right? Okay, good. The exfoliating aspects of TimeWise 3D set cleanser, totally fine. You can use that cleanser. You can use even your repair set, the cleanser and the moisturizer you can use. Okay, now I am going to tell you guys, I have really bad hyperpigmentation. One of these sides is really, really bad. Okay, I'm testing it there because remember we were saying the neck is different. Like some people, they were fine with the neck. Some people said, no, I can't. Every time I try, it burns. It's, too much. So you got to kind of test with yourself. So because this is so bad right here, I'm going to try it and see if my skin can handle it. I'm doing it diluted right now. I'll let you know. All right. And so let's go to the strategy trace. Let's close out with a game plan.
All right. So what I would love for you guys to do is the very first thing, and this isn't even under strategy, but get on In Touch, do that certification. You're going to do it today while it's fresh. You're going to feel so confident and so encouraged that you've got all the tools all around you. And a lot of questions about the neck, you guys. So here's the deal. Always, forever and ever and ever, away from the eyes. Don't go anywhere near the eyes, period, ever. Be neck Some people can slowly introduce it after the 8 weeks of retinalization to the face, can slowly introduce it into the neck, into the décolleté, but you got to go very slow. Cindy and I both had reactions on that area, but then again, I was using squirt, 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 and I wasn't really diluting. So I'm going to do the same thing Cindy is and try it on the neck and the décolleté. Okay. But not initially, not those first 8 weeks. So let me have you guys do this. What I want you to do is to brain dump 3 lists. Like, get out a piece of paper. So this is where Teacher Tracy comes in. Get out a piece of paper and make 3 columns. The first column you're going to write down is people who are already on your skincare line. So this could be time-wise. This can be repair. It actually can be the natural products or the botanical. People who are on the skincare. So write a list of everybody, every one of your skincare customers. Then make a list number 2 of everybody that uses a lot of our treatment. So maybe they're not buying skincare per se as a skincare set, but they're microdermabrasion customers, or they're charcoal mask customers, or vitamin C plus E. So make a list of all of that. And then your third list is going to be all the people in your warm world, like people that you know that maybe have never tried Mary Kay. You know, we all have a chicken list, right? Chicken, book, 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 book. People in our world that we've never even asked or exposed to our skincare. You guys, because this is so cutting edge, because it is such top shelf product, by the way, the price point is unbelievable for this product, you're going to want to reach out to people that are in that other part of your life that you've never shared the skincare with. And you're going to start introducing them to the skincare and the clinical solutions. They'll see the benefit of working both of those together. So that's your first thing, is just to start the list of every single person that you know. Now, Sydney and I published and worked out a pre-sale script, okay? Actually, before we go into this, can you pop up the meme I made this morning, just the little sneak peek of the be aware of, to do when you first start on this?
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you a minute. Your cell phone. Okay, so I'm going to go on because I love this meme, and we'll make all of this available to you guys, all the things that we're using, but we sent out a pre-sale script where you can offer your customers an opportunity to be on kind of a pilot program. Because not only are your customers going to need to get used to the skincare, but you're going to need to get used to being a consultant that follows somebody really well over this 8-week retinization period. Do you have the pick up about the pre-sale?
Yes.
We just counted it a little bit. Maybe pull that up and I can talk about that.
The picture of the special?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not easy, guys, to be the chief and the Indian at the same time, trying to put up all the stuff. Okay, so this is what we came up with. Your set, you guys, the retail price point on this is only $120. Is that amazing? And I know people are saying, what's the use-up rate? This I would say on average, I'm just finishing down my 3rd month, and I'm just about ready to pull another one off my shelf. So it's probably 4 of these a year, 3 to 4, depending on the customer. And you don't always need to reorder the Calm and Restore Facial Milk, because that is really to help you through the retinalization process. However, a lot of people have fallen in love with it. So you will only dilute in the process of getting on, then you start using full strength. So that
do you use the milk right after you use the retinol?
I let the retinol now at this point, because I'm completely through the process. I let that sit on for probably 30 minutes. And then I have, this is really weird, you guys, but I have the Restore Facial Milk on my bedside, because it can go over your makeup. It can go over the other skincare treatments. You can put it on throughout the day. This is a product that you can use all the time. So I just dab it before I go to bed, just like give it a drink of water before I go to bed. But this is what we kind of came up with, is just for you to decide.
That's interesting.
I know, I kind of am an interesting person. We thought of creating this pilot program where you guys can follow your first batch of customers that are on skincare now, that you can introduce them to clinical solutions and giving them an opportunity to get this $120 set for $89. It's basically a 25% discount for their first time, because you're going to want to learn how to do this. And so this is going to give you the tools to be able to do that. Okay. So, so we have that, and we have.
Okay, so Tracy, I just posted 2 questions that are similar. One of them is, what if we've got somebody on the treatment products and not the skincare, or what if they are, should we get them on the skincare first before we introduce it to them?
Yes. And you guys, on the module that you're going to go through, it gives you the actual scripts to get them onto the skincare first. It's so awesome, you guys. Like, they're like this. We're so excited. It's basically a friend tells another friend, I'm using this clinical solutions with Mary Kay. The friend reaches out to the consultant. I want to get started. And the consultant pumps the brakes for a second and says, I'm so excited. You're going to, have great benefits. Let's get you on. What are you doing with your skincare, and get them on the skincare first. So, yeah, it's brilliant in how the company walks you through it. Okay.
And, if you've got people who are resistant, or they say, oh, but I love my skincare and all that stuff. And, say, I totally get that. Say, so what if use one cycle with the retinization process? What if we get you started on the skincare, and then we go take you through the retinization process? If you don't want to reorder or continue, then totally great. But I'll for you to be one of my top 10 to walk through that and actually monitor the 8 weeks, I'll give it to you as a special. And so combine what the module says in the wording. And those of you who maybe joined us late or maybe missed this part, InTouch has a way for you to get a bling badge to put on your website. See, when people are looking for a consultant, those things stand out. So if someone's on a consultant search and they search and they see somebody's, and then they look and they see someone else's, or maybe they contact someone and they never contacted them back, they're going to see yours with a beautiful headshot with your bling badges of certifications for color, skincare, and clinical solutions. That is, I'm telling you, I have had many people, and the company has also surveyed, people pick the people who have these certifications. But it'll really help you in your knowledge as well. So getting them on the skincare, those are the wording, that's the wording, the thoughts and ways that you can do it. Go. So
can I answer another question that I see really quick? I have Sammy Lyons wrote, what would you tell a woman who's into instant results and is easily swayed by products that promise quick results? How long before she sees a difference with the clinical solutions? What I would say is this: I saw results immediately. Now, they weren't the results that I necessarily wanted to see long term, but I could tell my skin was responding. The firmness and the tightness of my skin happened after about the first week. I was like, whoa, something's changing. And honestly, I do lives just like Cindy does for our unit meetings every single week. And my consultants are like, wow, your skin looks great today. And I'm thinking, it's a secret. I can't tell them, but they're seeing the gradual change. So here's the deal. What we've got to understand is it's like any objection that someone might have in Mary Kay. We're going to overcome a lot of the objections in the very beginning. We're going to say, this is a process, and this is a product that you guys, for the first time ever, I've always said in my skincare class, in my product demonstrations, you might feel a little bit of not stinging. What would I say?
Tingling.
Tingling
Yes.
is okay.
Good answer. Okay, go ahead.
Tingling is okay. Stinging is not good. You could have stinging with this. So it is the retinalization process. And so that's where you would introduce more milk. You might get some peeling. In my 4th week is where I saw the massive turnover of skin cells in my 4th week. And I was just peeling all through here. And I just kept using more milk. By the 5th, 6th weeks, that stopped. And then I knew I was right on the brink of retinalization. Now, let me tell you another little quick thought. I did get really, really sick around Christmas time. And I was lucky to brush my teeth and wash my face, if you know what I'm saying, that kind of sick. And I stopped using, and I am now up to, you can use the product as your skin allows. I'm on every other day of Retina at night, of the clinical solutions at night. Some people are up to every day, and it explains that on the module. It's up to your skin. So I was up to every other day using it. Well, what happened was when I got sick, I stopped using everything because I was sick for a couple of weeks. I had to kind of do an abbreviated retinization process again because I went back like 16 times every other day, and I had dryness, flakiness, red. So just, they're going to know something is happening. This is where you say, stay with it, like labor.
No, yeah. And also Sammy, and those of you thinking about that, like, oh, I want my people to, I don't want to say 8 weeks. Just tell them, say, listen, as soon as you start using it, you're going to see the results. And really any product that is a treatment product, besides like, you know, microdermabrasion and charcoal mask are one of the very few products that right after you use it, you're going to see something just because of the way that it is. But this, it may take a little longer, but it will be the most dramatic results we've ever seen on. And I am telling you, we always go, oh my gosh, these products are so great, and they are really good, but we're still getting older, and nothing was working on my spot, you know. So we could use the tone correcting serum, or you could use whatever, but these spots were really, like, I had my dermatologist said, you're probably going to need a peel for those, and $1,000 chemical peel for that. Not anymore. And so that's what you can get excited about. It's worth the wait. Okay, strategy. We want to wrap this thing up for you guys. Ready? So we we're making a list. So we're going to review really quick. Tracy was saying, make a list. You guys, get it on paper. The best, most successful entrepreneurs, the most successful business people, they take time to make a plan. So put pause on things this weekend. Make a plan by making a list, not in your head, not in your cell, piece of paper or on a digital piece of paper, and list all of your skincare clients and all of your chicken list people who they go to spas. I know people that are like, oh yeah, I know what retinol is, and I know what it costs, and I know how hard it is to get, and I know I have to go to a dermatologist. So they're having to pay a fee for the dermatologist and for the prescription of the retinol. So that's your list. The second thing is that pre-sale script works. The first 3 people I texted to, I sold 3. So make sure that you follow up and send the picture of how much it's going to cost, because you don't want to leave them hanging. So you send the script. I pause for a second or two, and then I send the picture. So, and then Tracy, go to the next thing, because we were talking about invite to Saturday.
Yes. So Saturday, you guys, we're gonna bring it. So just like what we did for you guys here today, we're gonna do a customer launch event. Cindy Mack, Tracy Chavez, pulling it together, and we're launching it for you guys in epic form. It's gonna be next week, same time we did this. You're gonna have the opportunity to have guests on. And then we were like, you guys, we really, really want you to be successful in this, because this has so much potential so far down the line for you that we've created a special little promotion in it. So here's the way it works. When you pre-sell 3 of these sets, when you pre-sell the clinical solutions, remember, we're giving you the picture, we're giving you the script. All you've got to do is work those 3 lists and send it out. When you have 3, when you pre-sold 3 and you have 3 guests on our Saturday, January 30th launch, we're going to send you guys the pack of the new Retinol postcards. They're product promotion postcards that you can send your customers. And these are the scratch off where you can determine a discount and send these to your customers in snail mail and get them excited about this launch. So help us to help you. Let us get you these in your hand quickly for free, just by 3 pre-sale and getting 3 guests on Saturday. Super simple. Just chase that down.
Okay, now you guys, I think most of you signed up for PCP, Preferred Customer Program. That lookbook is not going out until mid-February, okay? So this, what I would suggest is that you are blasting this out in every way you can. One, I'm not sure. Okay, so here's the thing. The company was really not wanting us to share all of this to our clients until February. So they didn't have shareable videos, and they don't have a lot of pictures of the product. It really was just for you guys to get a head start. Well, we're a little excited. So I'm hoping and thinking that the company might release the photos and the shareable videos sooner. But just know, there will be more that the company will release that we can share later. But for now, to get people excited about Saturday, is I want you this week to really campaign. So one, you're going to send a text out to your customers in the pre-selling. If they don't respond, if they're not interested, or even if they do say, yes, put one aside for me, then you're going to invite them, say, perfect. Or, hey, that's okay, but why don't you jump on Saturday to hear more about it? You know, if they say, well, I can't use it, or I already use a retinol. Oh, I'm familiar with it, or not right now. It's not in the budget, whatever. Even, and somebody asked, so you're saying that you shouldn't sell it to someone who's not on the skincare? I'm not really saying that. What I'm saying is they really need to be on the skincare for them to get the maximum results. So I would, for anyone like that, I would point them to Saturday. Because Tracy and I are going to make a point that a good, solid skincare regime is super important for this retinol product. It's important because this retinol is strong, and we want to make sure your skin is at a level of care in order to be able to receive it the best way. Okay, so point them to Saturday. So pre-selling, getting the word out to your clients about Saturday. We will have an invite for that. Okay, we have a launch invite in the works. And so that's you're going to get that today. And let them know we're going to be giving clinical solutions sets away. And so that they have a chance to get theirs for free. So they really want to jump on. Okay, it is going to be a YouTube link. So it'll allow people who aren't on Facebook to click on the link. And then the link is also shareable in your private Facebook groups. So in your private Facebook groups, you want to post the YouTube link that we will give you today with the invite. We're going to give you the link to the event. You can post it in your private group so that it will go live in your private group. Okay. Now, the other thing is you want to, throughout this week, you're going to want to share some of the before and after pictures that we'll give you. Okay. You're going to also want to post a picture in your private group, or maybe on your Facebook feed and in your story, saying who uses, say, as on a survey question, maybe in your Instagram, who uses retinol? Here are some questions. Put, ask your clients if they are using or interested in dermacosmetic grade pure retinol, a dermacosmetic grade pure retinol product, dermacosmetic pure retinol product. And then again, there's going to be shareable videos at some point you can post, but for now you can pose a question and you can post the picture and you can post some of the before and after pictures. Mary Kay developed a pure retinol. That's the other wording you want to get. Pure retinol serum that prevents and reverses. Now, the company never uses that kind of verbiage unless it's the truth. So it prevents and reverses visible signs of aging. Are you familiar with retinol? Again, interactive posts with your clients, before and after posts. We're holding a virtual beauty session on Saturday to tell you more about clinical solutions. Why don't you jump on to hear more? So it's, again, post like crazy leading up to Saturday. This week's theme, I believe every week in your social media, when it comes to your marketing, your Mary Kay should have a theme. I was talking to some of my girls this morning about setting up our schedules so that every week there's a theme. And this week's theme is retinol. Okay. And so we've put that challenge out for you to get at least 3 people on and to pre-sell at least 3. Some of you have already far exceeded the pre-selling 3, and now it's time to get people to jump on. We wanted to make it doable because we want to get these postcards in your hand. These postcards they're scratch off. So basically you're going to get a pack of postcards and some stickers. You make the discount, the special, on your postcard, and you stick the sticker on top of it, and you mail it to your strategically targeted clients. They get it, they scratch it, and they find out what their discount is. You can put the same thing on all of them if you want. But it's just something fun about scratching it off. And if you were to send those to your clients and then they get the lookbook, now they're going to look at it. So you're going to time it with the lookbook. So you want to win these postcards, and that way you'll be able to do that. So for today, let's look and see if we've got any other questions or anything.
Another quick announcement. You guys, ordering opens for everybody on Tuesday. And I know I've seen in the chat, there's no ordering limits for the sets. There is ordering limits when you part out the milk and the retinol product. Okay, but when you order as a box set, there's no limitations. So I just want you guys to be set up for success. Know that you're going to want to have however many sets you have ready to go is what you're going to sell. I mean, 100%. And so you want to jump on that on Tuesday. The way the orders have been going, we've had a little delay on the West Coast because we had a new distribution center open, but we're back to fast turnaround. You guys, you can have these sets in your hands by Saturday. And I know you're excited about getting on them, but getting them in your hand to get them immediately to your customers is going to be essential. So Tuesday, orders are available at the company.
Yes. And so, back to a couple of these questions, we'll just answer some of these last few questions. Again, remember, if we were saying that it's strong and your skin kind of is going to get like, and it could burn if you don't do it the right way, then that goes to show, that should give you the hint that sun is a no-no without sunscreen. So if you have someone was just saying, my friends golf all day in Florida, then that would be not the day to use it. I wouldn't use it that day. And if there's regularly, it's part of their routine, then they definitely have to make sure that they have sunscreen, that they have a hat, that they're protected, because the skin will be sensitive. Once you get through the retinization period, then you could be, it's not like as severe with like these other products and so on. What else did you say? And then this next Saturday is going to be the same time of this event was, because it's all different time zones. So I don't even want to say the time. It was noon Eastern, 11 Central, and 10 Pacific, or 10 Mountain. 9 Pacific. So that's next Saturday. Yes, you can do CDS. And
nowhere around the eye. Stay away from the eye. Oh,
some people have said they've gotten it. They've tried to get it a little close, but just remember, Tracy made this point from the module. They said that this is the first of this type of product. So what we're thinking is, but we're thinking maybe there might be other things in the works, and I'm hoping that there will be for the eye area, but we don't know that. And sincerely, we do not know that. That's total speculation on our part, but
you have this graphic that I made that you can pull up, and then we can.
Yes, we're going to add to it though, because this isn't complete. But
no, it's real quick. But these are some of the things that really helped me during the retinalization process that I didn't catch right away. And he's going to pop it up here. Follow the directions and use the tracker. I know, like, duh, but no, really, follow the directions and use the tracker, because you'll forget what week am I on.
And when you're taking a picture, if you are going to take a picture, make sure that you remember where you took the picture, what time of day, so that you can get the similar lighting for every picture. We want these to be as legit as possible. And I wish I took that before picture of those spots, not with the intent. It was way before this whole thing. So I just happened to have that before picture. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So apply at 5 to 10 minutes after washing your face. As soon as you wash your face, I was applying it because it's right there at the sink side. But you've got to allow the natural oils in your skin to come back to the surface before you apply the retinol product. So 5 to 10 minutes after washing your face, then you can apply it. Add generous amounts of eye cream before use. Like I was slathering eye cream all under my eyes, around my crow's feet area, because there is, if you lay down, some of that retinol can slip up, and I had some burning around the eye area. So everything that I read says use generous amounts of the eye cream before. So wash your face, put your eye cream on, wait 5 to 10 minutes, and then do the product. Stay away from your neck and eye and décolleté area. Once you've retinized, then you can start with small patches and start on your neck. That's where I am now. I'm doing all under here now. I have no problem. I'm in the middle of the retinization process here. Then I'm going to move to neck and chest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now the eye area, you guys, a lot of you are asking really good questions, and it is so important that you get this right. The reason why they're saying generous amounts, wash your face, put your eye cream on, and then go do something else for a minute, just because you need to have that 5 to 10 minutes. I made the mistake of not, and oh my gosh, my face was on fire. Yeah. And so you just have to let your skin calm down, and don't be so rigorous when you're washing that day so that your skin isn't already kind of raw when it goes on. And how close, what is the eye? How do you describe that? I used it over here because that's where my hyperpigmentation was. So I used it out here. Mm-hmm. But what I did notice is that when I got it beyond the bone, this eye bone down here, when I got it just above that, it burned.
Yeah.
So I would put bone down.
Watch your pillowcases. So if you're not washing your pillowcase regularly and you're putting this product on and you're going to bed, it can transfer onto your pillowcase, and then the next day it's going in that eye area. So
and again, like I wasn't paying attention in the beginning. And if it's on your fingers and you touch your lip for some reason, I literally had a blister, like a burn on my lip. I don't know how I got it there, but I was sloppy. Like, I think that's just really what it was. And so you just have to be really careful. But I would, like Tracy said, this would be the next area to hit right in here, because you want to firm that skin. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, so we're going to close this out. You, first of all, are going to be so happy that you get this at half price, and that you're going to be able to use it right away before your clients even can get it. So you're going to want to use it as soon as you can order it. You want to order it for yourself to use it. So, and any of your pre-sales, you're going to say, come on guys, we're going to do this together. Okay. But you want to be doing it so that you can speak, obviously. Now, this is the thing too. This is going to change your recruiting world. When you start to get people that were skeptical, that maybe, whatever, and they start using it, they are going to be amazing consultants. So I want you to prepare your heart, your mind. I am going to pray that you keep your mind open to the abundance and all that this can bring, even if you happen to be one that won't be able to use it. If for some reason you are someone that is not going to be able to use it, no matter how hard you try, it does not mean you can't sell it authentically, because there will be people like me out there that you need to reach. And it's just like if you sold anything, if you were a pharmaceutical rep, you're not using the drugs and you're selling them. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you're, we can't use all of the products. I can't use moisturizer with SPF 30 because I break out. So just know that the company is taking a chance on us to bring out a product like this. They're trusting us to do this right. So make sure that you walk through every customer holding their hand and you learn through those modules, but don't be afraid. I want you to be confident. I want you to be bold. I want you to be excited. If someone comes at you with something negative, critical, bring it to us so that we can tell you exactly what to say that is positive, that is accurate, and represents all of us well. Okay, so we're excited. Okay, the password. Let's see if we got everybody. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. We've already answered some of these questions that y'all are asking. So either listen to the replay and
do the module.
Get certified. Go on to InTouch. This is where you find it. It's under the news. You know how on InTouch on the left you have that news, current news. There it is. So look for it, and it'll say that you can get certified. Click on there and do those modules. Proud of you, those who have done them already. Make sure you know that there's 2 parts. So you might do one and think you're done. You're not. It's 2 parts. They're not long. A couple of people said they did it this morning. So knock that out so it's on your website. I'm so excited that you guys jumped on live, and we are excited to find out who the winner of the freebie is. And so here's our password. That's our password. So make sure that you let Tracy, if you're part of Tracy's family, you let her know. If you're part of my family, you let me know what the password is. And so then that way we can give away, each of us give away a set to the lucky winner. Thanks again for your great questions, for your enthusiasm, and for jumping on live. You guys have a great Saturday.
Yes, okay.
We'll see you next Saturday. Fill the house. We're going to have a virtual blast next Saturday. Don't forget. Bye.
Bye.